So you may be wondering why today I have this goofy thing on my head. Well, I'm going to do something that I've never done. I'm going to do an unboxing video. I don't know how to do them. Never tried to do one.
Hey everyone, do you know how to make an unboxing video?
I'm going to show you guys how I created this unboxing video right here.
Some of them can be pretty cringy.
50 blind boxes. So if you're ready, let's get this unboxing party started.
But I've got some cool stuff that I got from ACES, and I told them I'd do an unboxing video, so that's what I'm going to do. I bought these cheap microphones, so that way you can hear me and not Groot heavily panting because he's a mouth breather while I do this unboxing thing. So bear with me as I do my first unboxing video. Okay, we're going to start this. I guess technically an unboxing video, your tape's not already cut, but I didn't know what all they sent me, so I kind of opened it up and I haven't actually looked inside, and there's actually a lot of stuff in here I've been dying to look at, but I haven't looked at because I told myself I was going to make this video. And now I'm making this video, so I actually get to take everything out to see what it is. Oh, I guess I should probably... Oh, they even got my size right. One sec. Okay, now I can properly do this unboxing video because I'm wearing the proper attire. But if you haven't heard of ACES fuel injection, you're probably like me because I did not actually know about ACES fuel injection until our buddy Scott Kirk went there, and he hit me up and said, "Hey Nick, I'm over at ACES now. If you're interested in anything we have, let me know." I'm like, "Well, I've got the land speed car, I've got the Chevelle, I've got all this stuff. I'm not really looking for anything, but you know, what do you have?" And he's like, "Oh, well, we've got this, and this for the Chevelle. Would you be interested in working with us?" I'm like, "Sure, you know, I'm like anybody else. I love free stuff in return for promotion." So I have never used it. I don't know anybody that's used it, and I don't even know what it's like. So you're going to find out exactly what it's like firsthand with me, and we're going to go through it. So he sent me the whole shebang. I've got, I believe, what is an intake sitting on the ground over there. But this is literally everything you need to take. Basically, the Chevelle carbureted motor, old school motor, and converted to EFI. We've got a in-tank fuel pump conversion kit. I take it this is probably the same bolt pattern, just like my other in-tank pump, where you could basically take any 10-gallon, 15, 20-gallon tank. This has the same bolt pattern as your flange that you have for your actual fill cap, so this will bolt right in there. We'll get more in depth on what it is. This is a 340 liter per hour, so it's kind of basically like your run-of-the-mill intake pump that anybody's going to use. I know he sent me more than one based on the power that I want to be making. And with this whole setup, we're going to be able to run E85. This is some type of data cord. I don't know what. All of these, I believe, are injectors. Yep, injectors. These look like a high impedance EV6 style injector. I can never remember what EV1 or EV6 is. So we've got 8 injectors, and all of this stuff is actually packaged very nice. All of the boxes, and you know what I'm talking about. You feel a box, sometimes they feel soft. These got them soft boxes. They're all very well labeled. Well, a lot of people, me including, labeling and packaging goes a long way. So this is their own custom spark wire plug kit. And let's see what they look like. Oh, whoa, these got porcelain ends on them. Dang. Okay. This is the look of genuinely impressed Nick Taylor. And it has multiple 90-degree style boots with it. Porcelain. Fancy. I've never had those. Okay. Plus 1 bonus point for ACES. And I'm just going to kind of get all this out, and then we'll go through it once I get this big ugly box out of the way. Not that the box is ugly, but it's just big and bulky right now. And it is in our way. What do we have next? Nice white box. Ooh, throttle body. Okay. Let me note this. This throttle body actually comes with an IAC and a TPS. Almost every throttle body I've ever bought comes without an IAC or a TPS. Plus one more bonus point for ACES. I'm telling you, it is the small things. It's the little things that really sell people. Right now, they've got a few bonus points. And I'm not saying that I'm going to love this stuff, but I'm somewhat impressed right now. Ignition coils, low profile. Oh, okay. So I didn't know I was getting the whole ignition and everything. This isn't actually ACES labeled Pro Series ignition coil. Hefty too. Nice aluminum mount. Okay. Not seeing anything that I dislike yet. Let's keep going. This looks like a suction cup mount, so this might be for a digital dash. We've got looks like a fuel pressure sensor and some fuel fittings and an adapter fitting. So this must be a fuel pressure sensor. Looks like GPS. Whoa, and a CAN bus. Does that mean I'm gonna have a speedometer? Huh. This is getting better the more I dig. 7-inch Pro Dash. Whoa. Okay, see, did not know I was getting all this stuff. This is bomb. I'm really not trying to be cringy. This stuff is nicer than the other brand, if you know what I mean. And I run the other brand. I have nothing against the other brand, but this stuff. Whoa. You should see this connector. That's a magnetic connector. I'm telling you guys, maybe I'm just easily impressed, but that it's a badass 7-inch, 8-inch dash, whatever dash it is. I'm more impressed by the magnetic connector. It's got screws and bolt holes that you can screw it on also, but the magnetic connection, I'm down with that because I am an iPhone user. This is 20 foot of PTFE hose. Okay. You know what song plays in my mind every time I hear PTFE hose or any AN hose? I've got indifferent area code. Okay. Needless to say, typical run-of-the-mill PTFE stuff. I can't give any input on this until I actually start to put it together, and we'll know if I start cussing ACES or not. Hey, more shirts. More shirts. More shirts. I've already got one on. I'm not putting more on. All right. This has got to be, since I got the ignition, I guess this is going to be the coiler. The Gambler Series distributor. Yeah, distributor, not coil. My bad. All billet. All anodized black. The Gambler Series distributor. I'll get some more with that here in a minute. That's nice. Okay, right now all this stuff looks nice. I guess that's what unboxing videos are about, just seeing how stuff looks in its package. I have no idea. Right now, their unboxing game, A1. It unboxes very well. What is this thing? Maybe a fuel filter? Oh, no, that's the O2. Even comes with a weld-on bung. Nice. It doesn't say a brand on it, so I guess we'll see how it works. Because I ruined plenty of the brand name ones. Maybe I should try an unbranded one. Okay, last box. We're getting this thing out of the way. Wait a second. It wasn't the last box. Is this another O2? What? 2 O2s? Nice. I wonder if I'm supposed to use them all, or did they send me one in case I burn one up because my tuning is horrible? We'll see. This must be okay. So the other brand, you don't get a box with everything in it. You got to order everything separate. It all comes in separate boxes. But I personally, I like it like this. It comes with an intake air temp sensor. This is all stuff you got to buy separate from the other place. Not knocking the other place. Map sensor. They're really checking all the boxes right now. I'm actually really excited to get this stuff on and know whether my excitement will be multiplied or depleted. Got a keychain, more bungs, and I don't think they did this special for me because it has a special place for all this in their boxing. Now, let me see how this ECU feels. It's got heat sinks on it. Fairly hefty. Now, I don't know if it's potted or not, so I wonder if you have an issue, if you can take it apart. Let's check out this wiring. So we all know I'm really bad at wiring. That's what I got Austin for. Austin Shepard, Shepard 5 Performance. Look him up. Colors. Oh, we got separate harnesses for everything. That's what I'm talking about. So that way if you need to shorten one or extend one, you don't have to cut your whole harness apart. You just extend it right here. That's what I'm talking about. Now what are these wires? Step. Burn. Fuel level. Tack out. Fan 2. AC fan. Oh, okay. So these are just all outputs. Outputs and inputs. Heat shrink labeling. Bonus. They're up. I think they're up to 3 or 4 bonus points at the moment. We got relays. Fuel pump relay. Main relay. We got fuses. I don't use fuses, but I guess I will if I have to. Ignition, pump, ground. Man, I actually might be able to wire this. Okay, so they got injector 4 or F, wideband O2, wideband O2 1. Oh, so I do get dual widebands. Nice. I've never even had dual widebands on Uncle Sam. Maybe hence why it blew up. I don't know. A, B, E, F. A, B, E, F. Huh. Never mind. I guess I might have to look at a wiring diagram to make sure that these are all right. But, again, This stuff that I'm seeing is just as nice as any of the other stuff that I've ever used. So I got no complaints so far. Because that looks really nice. Just gotta fold it up and shove it back in there. It also comes with mounts for the ECU. Excuse me, for the ECU. I did not specify that. Rubber mounts, bulkhead mounts with lock nuts. Okay, we're off to a great start. The packaging though, very professional. I honestly give the packaging an A+. And as I can see right now, I got more than what I expected. So I can't say they shorted me on anything. I want to look at that dash again. Big fan of that dash. Let's just take one more second to appreciate that. I'll show you guys. This thing's nice. Oh yeah. Magneto. Bam. I can dig it. I can work with this program. I never intended for the Chevelle to have all this. So we're getting ready to have ignition timing control, fuel control, speedometer. We're going to be on E85. Okay. Last but not least, I guess this bad boy is the intake. Well, let's move this stuff. And do the grand finale. Whoa! Ooh. Now that is a hog, boy. Whoa. Doesn't sound too thin or chinky. Hello. Doesn't resonate real bad. Look at all those. Okay, another thing. They put the references on the side of the intake. I can't tell you how many other intakes put them on the back where you cannot get to them, or the bottom where you cannot get to them. I know it hides them, but you'll never get to them. Oh, and it has a place for the map sensor. They put that one on the back, but I guess 1 out of 1187 isn't too bad. Oh, they even send, okay, so I got 1-piece intake gaskets. And it looks like, oh, all the fittings for the ports, and an O-ring for the throttle body, fuel rails. Nice. All right, I'll take you guys down from up there, and I'll actually show you all this stuff up close. All right, we're up close. How do you like my very professional studio equipment? But here's the deal. This dash, I think, is my favorite part. Look at that. Magnetic connector. Like I said, it has the ability to bolt in. Here's your coil, ignition coil. I mean, nothing too out of the norm there, but I like all black. All black IAC that came with the all black throttle body. Here's our fuel pressure sensor. It even came with a adapter fitting for the fuel pressure sensor, which is cool. GPS modules, all the stuff I've already told you guys about, but I'm just trying to give you an up close look so that way you can make your own decision on it rather than me just being very impressed by small artifacts. This looks really nice. I mean, this is just as nice as any other distributor I've ever had. This intake, on the other hand, really, honestly, cool. I really like it. Now, we'll see how it seals up, I reckon. But, as of now, first glance, pretty impressed. Now on to our fuel pump deal. I haven't opened this box yet, so we got stickers. Looks like a, oh, big old fuel filter. Bigger than the other one I got. That's in the car now. This is, ooh, they even send you your own drill bit. Okay. Like I said, it's a small thing, so one more bonus point. I think we're at 5 now. They're getting a slash in their tally marks. This looks like, I have no idea. Plug. Hose clamps. Some hose. There's your billet flange. Okay, so here's your fuel pump. And here is our bulkhead. Hold on. Sorry, I need 2 hands for that. Bulkhead. Pretty dang nice. Now that, I don't know if that's a referenced fuel regulator. If so, very nice. Yeah, I mean, run-of-the-mill billet bulkhead. I mean, they all kind of look the same, but this one's nice. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at. Tank conversion. If fuel tank is located inside the vehicle, the vent hose should be run from. Okay, that's just a vent. Never mind. I thought it was a reference. Psst. Here I was getting all excited. Huh. Nice instructions. Hey. Fancy. All right. Well, I guess I can. Or close up of our ECU. Very nice. Stylish. Hip, funky, fresh. We like it. Again, all the connectors. Very nice. As of this point, first glance, I'm impressed. So, that's only about 10% of my actual, how I feel about it, you know, because the other 90% will be determined when we get it on and how easy it is to use. So, I'm actually pretty, I won't say excited, but I'm looking forward to seeing what their software is like. You know, the user friendliness of the software, what they give you for, I guess, what would be a bass tune, stuff like that. So that way, I want to see how this would be for someone like I was back in, let's say, 2015. I didn't even know anything about EFI. I literally had a 1-bar map sensor on my boosted car around 36 degrees of timing, and I don't know how it ever didn't just scatter everywhere because I knew nothing. But EFI's come a long way since then, so we'll see how this stuff does. Next video will be us getting the Chevelle tore down and get the stuff on there because I'm ready for some corn juice. I love E85. My dad's Chevelle always ran on E85. My Malibu ran on E85. I really love E85. And Casey's here in town has E85, and I got the Upside app so I can get cash back on that E85. So it's kind of a win-win for me. So Scott, ACES, thank you guys, and we'll see how your stuff goes. Also, do not forget, all of our parts now are pre-packaged, pre-welded, in stock, ready to ship. All you gotta do is say go. All you gotta do is put your order in, fill it out, and we'll get you parts out. Check out this whole run of billet ball joint spacers Karina's done. we're stocked up, boys. We're stocked up, ready to roll. We're ready to make some money. And the next batch of parts she's making will be the billet burn down tube flanges for your trunk lids or wherever your breather hole comes out of. So don't sleep on those. They're on the site now. NickyBobbyInc.com. Come on.